This not your average podcast. You ain't talking about nothing. When they hit the highway, yeah, they talking about something. Better tune in and listen. Get the scoop, they dig it. It's just an open discussion. Now tell me what's your position. This not your average podcast. You ain't talking about nothing. When they hit the highway, yeah, they talking about something. Better tune in and listen. Get the scoop, they dig it. It's just an open discussion. Now tell me what's your position. Lady Roscoe on point, she gon' tell you the drill. You got Yokko, Camille, all work, no play. She gon' give you the spiel. Let's talk about it. What's the truth? They just keeping it real. Square business, that's the deal. They gon' speak on something, just pick a topic, get it poppin'. Not your average type of show, they keep it rockin', ain't no stopping. Controversial, who cares? We taking over, keep on watching. Motion steady on go, anticipation got 'em flocking. Ain't nothing average about it, just keep glad that you found it. Tell a friend about it, know we all about it, so we gon' speak about it. Yokko, Camille, and Lady Roscoe, leave no doubt about it. Scream it out from the mountain. This not your average podcast. You ain't talking about nothing. When they hit the highway, they talking about something.
Hello and welcome back to Not Your Average Podcast. I'm Yokko, Camille.
And I am Lady Roscoe.
And I know it's been a while since y'all heard from us, but we're trying to get back into the groove of things and get it all started for y'all. So today we're going to be talking about girl talk.
Girl talk.
Man, when I think of girl talk, I just think of sitting around or on the phone with my friends and basically having any conversation that you can think about that comes to mind, really.
Honestly, you just talk about your day, your kids, your relationship. You just got to get it out.
Yes. And I feel like when it comes to us girls, we're able to express ourselves with each other without, worrying about what the other person has to say, especially if you've been friends for a long time. You don't have to worry about judgment, and you're just able to get stuff off your chest.
Exactly. And sometimes you just want to vent or get those emotions out. So it's really good to just talk to your girlfriends.
Girl, yes, because I have this one friend who's going through it. And I mean, I'm not going to put her business out there, but we've been, trying to have her back and help her through her issues. Because, we all go through things. And
yes,
if you can't talk to your friends, who the hell can you talk to?
Right.
For free.
You be by yourself. Right, for free.
Because, therapy.
Free therapist.
Yeah, because, I talked to him about my boyfriend. I talked to him about, like, today I got my first bakery order. So they were one of the first people I told. You were the second. My boyfriend already knew.
Thank you.
He called me with the order. So my girls were the first people that I told.
Yes. Good news.
And yeah, that was extremely exciting for me. I got my first truffle order. And I'm excited. So yeah, that's part of like girl talk, friendship dynamic. Navigating
Exactly.
old and new friendships and being able to handle those toxic ones.
Oh, yeah. Toxic. I've had toxic friends before and I really didn't know. I was young and it would be like, for example, people just, they're always like joking on you. That was my alarm clock. Sorry, it's scary as shit.
That's
just
cool.
loud. But like I've had like people who I thought were my friends or we were hanging out all the time and they would be like, oh, that's so stupid, or why you gotta be so dumb? And to me, I'm like, oh, it's just like those are jokes. But then I realized, after I stopped talking to that person, because I've had two people in my life like that, I was like, wow, like that's not a friend. A friend wouldn't like constantly be joking and saying how stupid or dumb what you're doing is. Like if you're doing something dumb and they're trying to guide you in the right direction, yeah, but not like what you're saying is dumb or what you did, or you know what I mean?
Girl,
that right there is definitely toxic.
I had someone that was supposed to be a friend, that's supposed to be a super close friend, and I was working for them, and it was time for me to get a raise. But because I went from full-time to part-time, they told her supervisor that I didn't need a raise. I only stayed on to help you, and then you tell them that I don't need a raise?
It doesn't matter if I'm working part-time or full-time. It's like, if I deserve that raise, I deserve the raise.
And I deserved the raise. because I would do doubles. Like I was hitting the four corners of Little Rock, like the four ways you can go from leaving Little Rock. I was hitting those, and sometimes in one day. One day I rode 430 miles doing that
That's a
job.
lot.
It is. That's because I went each direction. I almost went back home to where I'm from. I was damn near in Pine Bluff. I was in uh, Hot Springs. I was in so many different places. And yeah, it was me making money, but I was also doing it to help her because friend, you know,
You supposed to be my friend. I'm helping you out.
right. And that leads into the career and ambitions because they're supposed to help you, if working together, we're supposed to help each other grow and break those glass ceilings, balance career and personal life together. But that wasn't good balancing a personal and work life.
I used to work with friends and like for actual like actual my
Mhm,
friends, like we were always trying to get one of my old best friends, we used to always try to get a job at the same job, and
mhm,
we could never get a job at the same job. Like I would apply, she get the job, or she would apply and like I got the job, but she didn't get the job. It was always the opposite. So we finally ended up working together years later. It was cool. We were like, damn, what took us so long to work together?
mhm,
And I've met people at work. I personally don't make friends with coworkers at my job, and it's nothing against those people. It's just work is kind of like when you went to school.
mhm,
Everybody has like a different
mhm,
background, and you just might not always want them in your
mhm.
business. And that's how I am with my job. I enjoy the people I work with. I love my work people, and when we have work events, I'll go to work events, but I don't tend to mingle my outside life with my personal life,
Oh
just
no,
personally.
I get it. I was working with this one young lady, and she was picking me up and taking me to work, and I would give her gas money and everything. And then all of a sudden, she just stopped showing up, and I'm like, "What's the problem?" Um, I'm doing going above and beyond for a passenger, and you can't even show up to pick me up. You have me late for work. You got me missing work, and you're not calling and letting me know that you're not even showing up. Like, what's going on? And don't make it seem like it's me. No, like, what's the issue? If you're having issues where you can't pick me up, damn it, let me know.
Yes. Communicate.
Mm-hmm.
That's communication is the key. Like I don't like people who don't communicate. If
Yeah,
you're not going to communicate with me, then what's the point?
exactly.
Because I tend to try to reach out to people, update them, let them know certain
Mhm.
things, and if I'm not getting the same reciprocation, what kind of status is that between us?
Right, right. And I try to talk to my friends about how I'm feeling, like body wise. So it's not all the time I feel like I look the best. So when it comes to like my health, my wellness, exercising, we try to motivate each other. Because I'm tired of my little pudge I have here. I'm ready to get it going. And me and you, we've been, we were doing good, with the
Look,
competition.
I haven't worked
We
out in
have
like
to
a
get
month,
back into
okay?
it. Uh, we're starting 75 hard. Me and my boyfriend are starting tomorrow. You should start it with us.
Was that the app you sent me?
No, 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 no. It's not on an app, not that I know of.
Okay,
But
and this
I
this is
can
a
tell
challenge.
you, yes, it's a challenge. So let
Okay.
me look it up again real quick and let me tell you exactly what it is. So the 75 hard challenge is day one. Well, let me just go to the other. It's no alcohol. You stick to a strict diet of 1,600 calories. High protein was the person's choice, but you can pick whatever. You have to do two 45-minute workouts. One of them has to be outside. 10 pages of reading, 5 gallons of water. No, 1 gallon of water. That was number five. And take progressive pictures during the day, during every day.
So that was day number 1.
No, that's not. That's what you're basically doing, and then no cheat meals.
I was like, damn, that's a work day. Okay, so I gotta wake up, drink 5 gallons of water, read 10 books,
Well, yeah,
do.
I kind of read it wrong.
It's okay.
So
I was like, shit, I already failed.
no, no, no. That was just that one person. Um,
But
and
that's crazy.
let me
Yeah,
see
that's
if I can
intense. That's
find one
dedication.
online.
So it's like a challenge you have to do for what, 75 days or something?
Yes. So let's see instructions. 1, if you skip a day, you must start over. If you miss a task, you must start over at day 1. Pick a diet to follow with no alcohol. Dang, you just stop.
For 75 days?
Yeah. Dang, where it go? Okay. Pick a diet to follow with no alcohol or cheat meals. 3, drink a gallon of water daily. 4, complete 2 daily workouts. 5, read 10 pages per day of non-fiction reading. 6, take a progress photo every day. And that's it.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'll take a picture every day because I kind of have quite a bit of fat, but I might take a picture a week
I
because I
mean,
feel
just
like
because you
that
take a
progression
picture every day doesn't mean that the people have to
is a
see
lot.
it every day. But you just
Yeah,
need a progressive picture of how you're
yeah.
looking. But
Because
yeah.
I'm like, it's really not gonna look different. But I know a week can change anything. Because I watched this 20 steps a day
Hmm.
challenge, and people were losing like 4 pounds a week
Yeah.
off that shit. And I actually lost about 3 pounds trying out the challenge. Now I didn't do the 20K a day. I did 20K the first day, the
Hmm.
steps. Um, After that, I just kind of kept a good pace, but I did lose like 4 pounds or 3 pounds. I was actually shocked. So, but then I stopped because I was like, damn. But
I,
I'm gonna work out today.
I
I'm
think
gonna hold
the
myself
hard part for
accountable.
me would be like reading the 10 pages per day of nonfiction.
Can you
Just
do
trying to,
Audible? Can their Audible count?
you have to read. I mean, I guess, yeah, but you just have to find the right book for you to be able to
You
read
said nonfiction.
nonfiction. And then you can't have any cheat meals and you have to stick to your diet. No
And this is
alcohol.
75 days.
Yes.
75 days. Do you know how many months that is?
Hmm.
Okay, just checking.
Remember, I'm going to Vegas in the end of October, so I should have
Oh.
already been working a little harder than what I am. I try
Mhm.
to walk every day. I've
Mhm.
been walking a mile around my little neighborhood, and the other day I jogged a little bit to get in,
Mhm.
and I did a little sweat. So I'm like, okay, I can do that every day, and then come in and work out. Even though that wasn't but 20 minutes, if I do that twice a day, the outside, that will equal my 45,
Okay.
and then another 45 workout. But yeah, walking 2 miles will equal the 45 minutes in my neighborhood. So I had to break that up and do it twice a day. 'Cause I ain't walking 2 miles in one.
I used to jog like 2, 3 miles a day. Like I used to wake up every morning and I jogged about 2 miles in the morning and then I walked 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I was in really good shape. Like,
Oh,
and
I
yeah.
mean, I was too. The pictures of me, like this one picture, let me find this picture. I want my stomach back like this, and I know um that it won't be like this for a while because that's during the time that I really wasn't eating. And let's see, my stomach was flat, and it's gonna take a miracle for it to get flat like this again.
I saw something online about lipo shots. I was like, I might
Oh no,
take a look at that
I have my other what you call
appointment.
lipo laser away. I said lipo. My laser away coming up on Monday.
Okay.
Okay, camera.
Yeah. That's cute. Oh, I know that picture.
You see that
Yeah,
flat
yeah.
stomach?
Girl,
That
I'm with
stomach
you. I'm
ain't like
coming.
that now.
Whew.
So I
I
need to
know.
work on that because my stomach looks like this is a picture of what I look like now.
You still look good.
And
That
this
still
is
looks better than what I got going on
the
right
side.
now.
So yeah.
Yeah. Just a little bit of toning up. That's
Mhm.
it.
And yeah, talking to them about self-care and wellness, that makes me, stay motivated. Uh, like we said, we talk to them about love and relationships.
Right? Because I be loving in relationships and shits.
Sometimes the relationships don't love us back.
I tend to have a lot of those. Not all the time, but I definitely have had those.
Man, I know plenty, plenty. Uh, Fashion and beauty. Most of my friends here I've met in the fashion industry because they're models. My friend Jazz, she was one of the plus size models, and she's not super big, but her confidence is amazing. Like just the pictures and everything she puts out. Like I'm smaller than her, and I have to remind myself that it's okay. That you don't have to be just this perfect size. And she's like inspiring because she cares, but it's hard to put in words.
I know what you mean. I know people like that
Yeah.
who they, regardless of really what they look like, they have the confidence in them
Mhm.
to just do what they want to do, be who they want to be, and they live in their own skin.
Yes.
And I'm the same way too. Like after having the baby, it's just like I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but I definitely felt very out of place and I just felt the lack of confidence.
Yeah.
So I know what you mean. And I was like, damn, I need a lot. I need way more confidence than what I got right now.
Right.
Shit.
And I mean, that's what I love about talking to them because you can talk to them about anything. And like I said earlier, my friend was having problems in her relationship, and I was like, well, maybe you should seek counseling because sometimes if it's worth it, you got to do the work to make sure everything turns out right. And I've even talked about, doing counseling, which I've done by myself. And sometimes if it gets bad and I feel like we need counseling, I will volunteer that to him. Hey, we've been arguing a lot. We might need to seek counseling. And I think seeing people do counseling and talk about their relationships and seeing little familiar things in my relationship, I can fix the problem without having to go to counseling because of seeing other people's issues.
Yeah, I
And
understand. Um, when I get into a relationship I feel is worth saving, I will definitely join counseling as well. And I think that would be important.
yeah, definitely. And I know if when we get married, when I'm not gonna say if, but when we get married, um, I think counseling would be good then too, because just past issues from me being married before, him too, and just past relationships. I don't want to bring any baggage from someone else into my current relationship and marriage.
What's going down with it, man? It's your boy Big Tone P, Mail Route Entertainment in the building, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go follow me on IG, big_tone_P, and Big Tone P on YouTube. Go like and subscribe to their channel. Shout out to Yokko, Camille, and Lady Roscoe. Not Your Average Podcast, man. Shout out. Much love, you know what I'm saying? Peace.
So, how was your weekend this week
Um, it
and
was
last weekend?
okay. Yeah, it was okay. Nothing special because obviously I can't remember. So, obviously nothing special.
Let's see, what did I do? Last weekend I didn't do nothing. I didn't do much. But the weekend before,
Okay.
uh I went to Arkansas, to visit family and friends. And let me tell you about my trip there. So so my friend came and picked me up. She came from Abilene to pick me up. And
Hmm.
then we drove to Dallas. So she had to pick up someone else. Okay. The drive from here to Dallas was super cool. Chill, talking, laughing, making, cracking jokes, just doing what you do in a car ride. Okay. So we get to Dallas and we go to try to find where we picking up our girl at. And we're in the parking lot and she don't know exactly what building it is. So we find the building. All right. She finally come outside. She get in the car, she speaks, she asks me how I'm doing. I'm good, whatever. She seems cool. She seems cool. All right. We get to a gas station and she was like, "You think I should turn my phone off?" He was like, "Why? For what? You hide from somebody? You want to talk to somebody, What you turn your phone off for?" And she goes, "Well, people be trying to record me and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah." And, oh, okay. She just steady talking. So we ignore her and go about our business. So we're headed to Texarkana. And during this time, I'm off and on in sleep or whatever. She's still back there talking. Now, at this time, I peeped out that something ain't right with her. But I don't say nothing because I don't judge. Just let you do you, and I mind my business. So she's still back there talking about informants and people recording her and just random crazy stuff. So we go to another gas station and she see a police. And my friend go in the store and she sit up. She was like, "I know why I'm a felon." I was like, "Why?" She said, "Because they locked me up and they wanted me to kill myself." Oh, okay. Not because you did the crime that you did, but because, oh, okay, I got it. All right. Whatever, girl. So I mind my business. I keep sitting there. She in the back seat. She was like, "Yeah, they put me in, what is it called? When you by yourself,
Solitary
solitary, yeah,
confinement.
solitary confinement. They put me in solitary confinement and they tried to make me kill myself and they was recording me and then they had an informant that was talking about me and recording me and taking pictures of me and I'm like, oh, okay." Then she started talking about doppelgangers and clones. And we like, a doppelganger is a person that looks like you. They're a real person.
Mhm.
A clone isn't real. And then so, like I said, at this point, I know she's a few beers short of a six pack, few screws loose. She ain't all there. So I asked my friend, "Where you get her from?" She was like, she just met her somewhere or whatever. I'm like, okay. Finally get to Texarkana. We all get on the elevator. Us, which us three, her two kids and her kid's friend and her parents. We get on the elevator, all of us, and the door don't shut because her bag is in the door. So she's standing there with her head down and everything. We like, okay, move your bag. She mumbles something and move her bag and put her head back down and just stand there. I'm like, okay, all right. Maybe something is really wrong with her. We get in the hotel room, everybody chilling. She jump up and go get in the shower. She banging and shit, doing all this type of stuff. The kids get up and they go to the other room with the parents because they with their grandparents because they was like, "No, something ain't right. She ain't supposed to hurt me." So they go in the other room and they sleep in there. So she's still in the bathroom. I'm hearing something knock. I'm thinking somebody at the door. It's this heifer in there because ain't nobody at the door. She's sitting up clearing her throat. She got a vape that she was hitting because she got water in it, so she was trying to get that out. Okay, fine. Girl, do you. She get out the shower. We sitting up talking and everything. She tell my friend, yeah, you was sitting up being rude anyway. Mind you, the whole time. Me and my friend just talking in the car. We not making fun of her. We not being rude. We not doing none of that. We just vibing in the car, listening to music, doing us. Okay. She tell us she being rude. So my friend was like, okay, come on, let's go outside. Let's talk. I don't know what happened when they was outside because I'm inside. I just know my friend said she told her, if you want me to get you a bus ticket, I can. And you can go back to Dallas. So she was like, no, she didn't want a bus ticket. She came back in the room, supposed to been chill. At one point, my friend was talking to me and she was talking. And the girl told her, be quiet. I'm trying to go to sleep. You keep talking, then I'm going to start talking. We said, okay. He's just going to be quiet and lay down and go to sleep. Mind you, it's 10 something at night. We just put our big girl panties on and just went to sleep. Now, mind you, I get hot when I sleep. I decided to sleep by the wall by the door because she was over there by the fan, by the air conditioner. And no, I'm sleeping as far away from her as I can. All right. I kept waking up off and on during the night because I wanted to make sure she was still over there. So the next morning we get up. She cool. We having a good conversation. I'm talking to her. I'm telling her, hey, it's okay if you need to see a therapist. I've seen a therapist. I've seen a psychiatrist. I've got medication. Just telling her stuff, just to let her know. It's okay if you need help. Don't be ashamed. Especially, you're pregnant, supposedly. We don't want nothing to happen to you or the baby. So I'm like this, trying to be encouraging, giving her good words. We fine. All right. My friend go get in the shower. I tell her, all right, when she get out the shower, we're leaving. She gets her stuff and she goes downstairs. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I get my stuff together. I go down to eat breakfast. I see she down there. She fixing her a waffle. I sit over there with her. We talking. We eating. We good. We still good. Soon as my friend comes down, some switch hips. She stomps out the hotel, go outside and hides behind a bush. My friend come in, she was like, you ready? I was like, yeah, where she at? She just left her stuff. She was like, she hiding behind a bush. Like, you kidding? She was like, no. Okay. Throw her stuff away, throw my stuff away. We go outside. She was like, okay, we just go. She got, oh, I can't wait to fight somebody. Folks just ruining stuff. Can't wait to slap somebody. I'm like, who? She was like, you. Girl, my friend was like, get out my car. Get out my car. She was like, I'm getting out. And just talking about people rude, taking pictures, recording her. Like, girl, ain't nobody making fun of you. Ain't nobody taking pictures. Ain't nobody recording you. We've been trying to help you. And she steady talking crap or whatever. And then she sits in the car and start putting her stuff back in there. And my friend was like, no, get out my car. You got to get out my car. And so she was like, no. Okay. So my friend politely got out the car, started putting her stuff out the car since she won. And then she gonna call her mama and say, she put me out and this. I'm like, no. Make sure you tell her why you're getting put out. Because you in here acting a fool. And she started yelling at me and all this stuff. So I just get up and I help my friend take the stuff out the car. She throw her phone and run across the field like Forrest Gump. And we left her there. Deuces. Honk, honk.
That's the last time you saw her.
Yes. I don't ever want to see her again. I've
And
never,
her
never experienced
you
that.
wait, she threw her
She threw her phone and took off running across the field. Mind you, her clothes were still beside the car. And we left. Honey, you better come back and get your clothes.
and your friend who's friends with this friend left her.
Yes. We didn't
And you
know.
guys went back home without her?
Yes. Why would we keep her in the car? You're sitting behind us. There's no telling what you're going to do. Then you talking about, I'm not gonna do none of y'all. I ain't got no weapon. Why are you looking through your bag?
Is she on drugs?
I don't know.
Where did your friend find this person?
I have no idea, but she should have left for them because
I don't know, like it just not to be in the business, but like did they have something romantically going
no,
on?
no, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay.
This wasn't one
Just
of them kind
wondering.
of friends. No, this
Oh.
like she
Then
may
this
like
is
females, but
odd.
that's not the female for her. No.
Yeah. Cause I'm wondering like if like the other girl liked your friend or
No,
something
they just
and
met
she's
and supposed to been
tripping and
friends. No,
yeah.
it's like she was bipolar or schizophrenic or had multiple personalities, but it was like every time she saw
Or
my
on
friend,
drugs.
that other person would come out and she would go crazy on my friend. Like, girl, what's wrong with you? And you're
She
not
wants
sitting
her.
behind me and I don't know what's wrong. You not I watch too many true crime. You not this to cut my
Yeah.
throat. You not this to stab me through the seat. I'm not this to be your
Not
first
behind
victim.
me.
No. So we had to leave her. We had to leave her. We did what we felt
She
we had
took
to.
off in the field and you guys just left her. Where was this? Texarkana?
Texarkana.
Where?
Texarkana.
And how far is that from Dallas?
3 hours.
What if she got murdered?
Oh, I ain't trying to be mean, but
Ooh.
my life or her life.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, I'm not sitting up. No, we go all sit up in that front seat together then. Cause
Oh,
baby,
like those old school cars with the long front seats.
I need to see what you're doing, and you sitting behind me, and then you going through your bag, talk about I'm not gonna hurt you,
She was on something.
girl. Them personalities was personality. They was doing what they
Right.
was doing. I'm like, I've worked in nursing homes. I worked in hospitals. I've dealt with mentally handicapped people. I've never experienced that. I text my boyfriend.
Especially not nobody running in a field. Bye.
Girl, I text my boyfriend. He was like, "Are you okay?" I hope I am. I will
Talking
be
about right now or then?
then, because
Yeah, are you okay? Y'all are okay? Yeah. No, it just sounds so crazy. It just we should make that into a skit.
it's the. I was just about to say it's the stuff you see in movies because it literally was.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's official. I'm putting it down now.
We can do it.
We already got everything perfect. Perfect.
Right. Speaking of movies, what are we doing this weekend? You want to tell them?
Man, hell yeah. Like so this weekend we're finally gonna start filming for our production. A&Y production.
Yes.
Vision Productions.
AY
So
Visions.
I'm really excited, you know. I'm more of the comedy side, so this one's more, you know, comedic, a little bit of drama.
Right.
You know, always got to do it too. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm excited. Everybody's going to be here tomorrow. I think some of the guys said they were going to be here probably by 9:30. We'll see. Another one of my friends, Robert,
Mhm.
he's got to drop off his girlfriend to work, but after that, I think he's going to head over around 9ish or so. So, I was like, damn, I got to be up early cuz I said I was going to buy people breakfast
You
tacos.
got to be up early. Look at me. I got to drive an hour.
I know. I know. See, originally the actor that was gonna be the main one lived in Austin
Yeah.
too, but they had awful scheduling. So yeah, if you want to come as early as you want, it's whatever. I'm here. I'm gonna probably get a couple of tacos, but I might go get some donuts too, and then like a thing of orange juice. Maybe or whatever, just to get people in the mood,
Yeah.
you know, trying to treat my people right.
Yeah. And hopefully it doesn't rain.
I hope not either. A lot that would add to the ambiance, but because it's about a person having a bad day.
Yeah.
So, you know, but yeah, hopefully not, because we're gonna need to do a lot of clear scenes. So hopefully with it being early, we can beat a lot of the weather.
Yeah.
Because now that you've said that,
Oh yeah,
I
because
want
I've been
to.
checking the forecast all week because it's been rainy here.
Yeah, it
So
has been raining here too, like during the day while the sun is up. So it does say rain tomorrow, but it does not seem to start until,
later.
yeah, I'm not really seeing it. Maybe 6 a.m.
Actually,
Uh,
let's see. It is 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. here at Lockhart.
okay. It's
And
pretty
that's just
clear.
20% chance though.
Yeah, it's just really cloudy over here. And then like more so around 4 p.m. So I think we should be fine.
Yeah.
And like, we shouldn't take too long either because it's a short, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have a lot of fun and I'm really excited. I just can't wait and to see, what direction we take, what direction you offer and what everybody else has to offer as well. So we're gonna get this off the ground and we're gonna make movies
Mhm.
and make some money.
Yes, I'm super excited about this. I am ready to get started. We are starting our own production company. It's small. It's just us right now. Hopefully we'll be having an editor um, with us soon and a
Oh yeah.
videographer.
Yeah, the videographer. He does editing too. I was gonna send you some stuff actually. I was gonna send you his Instagram
Yeah.
so you could see the work, the quality of camera,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Yeah. So I was gonna send that to you later as
Okay.
well.
All right, that sounds cool to me.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? And welcome back to Around the World and Back, the segment of our podcast where we talk about the latest current events happening around the world. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn something new.
So now we're going to talk about a story that has been all over social media, all over the news. If you haven't seen it, you basically been living under a rock because everybody is talking about it, which they should. It is about an Illinois lady that was killed in her home after calling to the police because she thought she heard something outside of her home. Now, what's scarier is it than calling the police and being murdered? So, have you saw the footage?
Um, I've seen reenactments of the clip, but not the actual footage itself. Like how like they make animated
Mm-hmm.
versions of it, and it kind of, and then I know what happened in the story, and then I have people who have conspiracy theories, which I'll bring up too.
Yes, I have some of those too. This is
I was
probably the
like,
same
damn,
ones.
probably,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I was like, when I heard it just yesterday, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh shit.
Girl, yes. When I tell you, I'm like, really? Okay. So yeah, I have three clips that I'm gonna play. So the first one is them coming up to her door and everything, and then two of them is going to be the officer that shot what they caught on his body cam. So here is the first clip.
Sir, I'm sorry.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure?
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
Now he asked her if her
Inside the
mental
home, Sangamon County Sheriff's
asked her if
Deputy
her
Sean
mental was
Grayson can
good,
be heard asking Sonia Massey to check on the stove.
and that's why she said something about her
Within
medicine.
seconds, things become tense.
Huh? Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
No, I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
There wasn't nothing
Massey
but that
starts to
demon.
set down the pot and apologizes. Grayson fires 3 times, striking her in the face.
Headshot woman to female, 1078.
Prosecutors say Grayson's partner tried to give the 36-year-old first aid, even though Grayson discouraged him.
I'm gonna go get my kit. No, idiot, she's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot.
Civil rights attorney Benjamin
So yeah, that's a headshot. She's done. She's done. That's one. Then there's this clip. It's reconnected. Just give it to him.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
I'll play it again.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
That's one video. Him talking about her. She did nothing wrong, yet she's crazy. Why is she crazy?
I don't let people in my house.
And
Set it up on
then
purpose.
last clip.
So, here's what it is. He said don't go in. Okay. I have a fucking choice.
Try not to move that bag. We'll take her out on a backboard so we don't have to move that.
Yeah, he's good, dude. I made sure he was good. Yeah, he was here for the whole thing.
No, did we get hit?
No. We barely got missed.
By what?
I'll holler at him later.
Hey guys, grab the backboard. We're quiet on this one.
I'm gonna chill in my car. I'm gonna chill in my car for a minute.
I got it.
Yeah. So those were the clips that I wanted to show. I feel horrible for her family. They didn't find out that she was murdered by the police officer. They left that part out. And it's just when she called the police and then they showed up, she then called the police again and said, "Hey, I call you all," but the sheriff department showed up. And the police officer there told her that she could hang up the phone, and the other agent on the phone that he could hang up the phone, that she's good. It's not your responsibility to tell them that I'm good. It's my job to tell them I'm good. I don't know you. I might not trust you. How are you gonna say I'm good? What are your conspiracy theories before I say mine? What did you hear? How do you feel? Give me your thoughts, your insights on this.
So I didn't have any input. Like, honestly, okay, I'm gonna be so honest with you. I was tired of hearing another dead Black person by the police, and I was kind of checked out. And then with everything happening with the political debates and stuff, I just been feeling like I kind of just been focusing on myself. So I haven't really thought about it until, of course, I seen what's been going on. It's everywhere.
Mhm.
And then someone had called me yesterday to tell me that she is the cousin or a friend to a 4-year-old who was shot by
Mhm.
the police a month prior or something, and that she was going to be trying to sue the department and something along the lines of that, and that the guy who shot her worked at some establishment, or no, his girlfriend worked at an establishment that knew this woman's medical records.
Okay. So
Okay.
she was in.
Wait, one more
Okay.
thing, just one more thing.
Mhm.
And then the last thing I also heard was the reason why he showed up there is because he was the one banging outside of her house so she could call the police. But that was it.
Okay. So she had just got out the hospital. She still had
Okay.
her hospital bracelet on.
Okay.
So one of the conspiracies I've heard is his soon-to-be wife. They're supposed to get married in October of this year. His soon-to-be wife is a nurse at the hospital she just left from.
Okay.
Maybe her and the girlfriend got into it, had some words. She supposedly sent her fiance there to do whatever. Also, her father used to be the ex-sheriff or something for the department that he just got fired from. So they're like, did she get him a job? Because he's also been fired from numerous police departments before because of harassing inmates and other cops. So he lost his job. So people are trying to figure out, okay, one, did she get him a job at that police department, that sheriff department? Two, did she and Sonia have words and she sent him there? Three, was he the noise that she heard the reason she called the police? And four, if he was the noise, why did she feel uncomfortable around him? And she kept telling the police officer on the line or 911, hold on, hold on, hold on. Because they had her on the phone and she kept saying, hold on. And they kept saying, why? And she just kept saying, hold on. Like, excuse me. She didn't feel comfortable being there along with them. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But those are some of the conspiracies that I did hear, of course, on TikTok and everything. So,
You pointed out something that I've actually heard different. Not. This isn't just about him. What the part where you said he got fired from other police departments
Mhm.
and him getting hired. I have heard numerous of stories
about that,
of officers getting fired, moving to a different county
it's like they don't
or
do
a different
background checks.
city. Yes, and they get rehired. Like there was a whole situation
Mhm.
about people in Houston because there's a small town that tends to have a lot of citations and tickets and stuff, and they were trying to figure out how that was possible. It was because it's a small town somewhere in Texas, but what they were doing was they were sending their officers to different cities to patrol and get contract work, which then brought up, I guess, citations for the town. I don't know, but a lot of those officers were fired from other places and went to there. There's been multiple stories like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to talk about her and just say, he was fired. They tried to get him early release because he has a colostomy bag, and it ruptured, and they feel like it's going to be a hazard on the jail. But the judge was like, no, it's not. No, no, what you did was deplorable. You're going to sit your butt in jail and do your time. You're going to sit there until it's time for you to go to trial. Like, when he pulled up and he knocked on the door and she answered, first thing he asked her was about her mental state. How do you know? Why would there be a question if I called you about someone possibly being outside my house? Why do I gotta
How do
be?
you know all this
Why do
information?
I have to be crazy to hear somebody? Have we had encounters before? Like, that shouldn't be your first question. It should be, well, where did you hear this noise from? Why am I showing you my ID? Like, those things, just like, if I'm saying somebody out there, why do I need to prove to you who I am? Like,
When you guys came in my house, I didn't like that. It just seems all sketch.
and
Like,
then he said that we almost got hit. With what?
By what? Hot water?
That she was putting in the sink? That you told her to put in the sink?
The officer next to him seemed confused. Like, he's like, you're shooting. He's like, oh shit, what the fuck? What? And he don't know what to do
And
because he's
then
confused.
the officer is trying to go get
Aid.
and he told him no. And I even have a clip that I
He
should have.
said, that's a headshot. You could already tell that's a headshot. Oh, that's what got me is the lack of remorse.
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
oh my
This is another
gosh.
clip that I have that I wanted to play.
Even if a lot of officers have killed in the line of duty, and even if it was someone that they were trying to protect themselves with, they still have this like, oh shit, I just killed someone.
Yeah.
Oh shit, but he just was like, fuck,
Mhm.
no. And he said no, like basically like, nah, she's dead. No, you want to make sure
She's dead.
that she's
Like, you
dead.
doing everything in your power to make sure,
And you
you
said you were
don't.
gonna shoot her in the face.
Right. Why would I sit up
Fuck you, bitch, I'm gonna
and
shoot you in the face.
try to be nice and all this when you are threatening me? I mean, I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna cower down because my life is in danger. And the only thing I did was say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You
The
got some
thing
kind of
is
demon?
nowadays you can't even say stuff to people because unfortunately they're gonna kill you. I would not have invited them in my home without a search warrant. They don't need to come in my house
It's like,
lawfully. So that was unfortunately that was her mistake of allowing them in the home. I would not allow them in my home, period.
yes.
They could stand outside the door. I have never, as many times as police has also been at my door, not for like other reasons, but like loud music or arguing, I have never allowed them in my apartment.
Oh, I
I've
mean,
had them stand outside my door. I don't allow, like, this is my home. I'm not about to be shot in my house.
girl, it's scary. It is so scary. It's like they don't. It's like they don't care,
No, they don't.
and it doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous how they don't care about us. I'm sorry. I'm trying to show you this other clip. That's not gonna play. I don't think. I think I have to show it to you this way. Okay, so let me turn it up. It's just this is the other officer. Can you hear it?
He's crying.
Basically, he's like trying to get himself together.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's supposed to happen.
Exactly.
That's the reaction that's supposed to happen.
His hands is shaking.
Oh, that's what's supposed to fucking happen. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to sit there and be like, nah, she's dead. Like that dude, you could tell from his body cam, he didn't, you could tell he couldn't process what was going on. So he had his gun drawn, but he's hearing shots, but he's realizing she didn't have a weapon.
Right.
You had a weapon. And now he's sitting here. You know what he's also thinking too? He's like, fuck, I'm about to be in trouble for this guy's dumbass
Because he's
mistake
making up all
too.
these lies, and if you could look at the people in the footage, the other officers, like no one's really believing him, and I'm just like their face. I'm not sure, but it's like
Yeah,
you
because
can
he was like,
see,
yeah, he was here too. He was here too.
yeah,
So what?
all of his lies. Like he's saying she probably set this up. We almost got hit. Just
By
she's
who?
crazy. Like all these different things. It was that demon
Bitch is
in you.
crazy. No, to me, that I've dealt with too many people who,
That narcissist behavior. That's exactly what it was. His narcissistic behavior that was showing.
the thing is things catch up to people. People think they can get away with things. And even if certain people you may not get in trouble today, but you're going to get caught.
Yeah.
It's coming. I'm not, and the thing is I'm not the Hail Mary of all people. I'm not a perfect person by far. But what I do know is I make sure that any type of karma that comes my way is good karma.
Exactly. Yeah. I try to be a good person. I try to help others. I try to do what I'm supposed to. I may not have always been the best person, but I try to repent for the things I've done. I'm not the most religious person either, but I know there is a higher spirit or whatever you want to call it. I'm
You just want to be right. You just want to be right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back
look,
into,
I get it too. Yeah.
Excuse me. But
We
yeah.
just trying to live right. We
Mhm.
just trying to live right because like when you have remorse and you're sad and you know that something bad happened and you want to make it right, you're going to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, my heart goes out to the other officer, he's traumatized by this, obviously, you know what I mean? And now he's probably thinking in his head over and over again, what could I have done to help her? How I didn't even know this guy was going to shoot. Like, fuck.
Yeah. So there is one other thing I briefly sort of want to talk about before we get into this game that I feel like you're not gonna win. I don't know. I've tried to not talk about politics a lot, or I really didn't want to talk about politics too much on the podcast. But I feel like this is important. Uh, Project 25.
Oh, yeah.
I think people need to be aware of it
Yeah.
and pay attention because they are trying, like the bills and the laws they are trying to pass. Um, they're making reading the Bible mandatory in schools now.
You know, there was a school recently, I forgot where it was. They the state mandated that the commandments be
Yep.
displayed in school.
Yep.
And yeah, that Project 2025 thing, it literally says, I think in the first paragraph, like they plan to start making changes on day 1. So whoever becomes president, day number 1, this is the
Man.
plan we have. This is the days that we plan going forward.
Mhm.
And the thing is that, so this is what I also learned too. It is a suggestion from a group in the Republican Party who have power,
Mhm.
but it's not it is not a it is going to happen, but they're suggesting, if they do have a Republican president, they're going to strongly advise for the Project 2025, and
Man.
they're more than likely going to head in that
Yeah.
direction.
And
So, which means yes.
right. And I'm just going to list off a few things that they are planning to do. Like I said, they're planning on, which they have already started, making reading the Bible in schools mandatory. They're going to try to stop interracial marriages. They're taking away women's rights, and that is something we have fought so hard for. They want to take away programs from poor people. Uh, they want to get rid of the Department of Education. Besides banning books, they want to ban words that are used in not public settings, but political settings, such as diversity, gender, productive health, abortion, and they want to ban abortion in every state. Have you watched The Handmaid's Tale?
I don't watch the show. My mother does, but I've definitely heard
That
some
is
episodes.
exactly what we will be if we let these Republicans win and become in office. I am afraid, as a black woman in America, for Trump to win again, or any Republican to win again, because
Right, until because the thing is that the Republicans, they've been saying Democrats have been bickering with themselves, but the Republicans have split it too. So they have the more progressive Republicans, like the Marjorie Taylor Greens and whatever her group of people are, and then they have the older group of people like the Mitt Romneys, who there's a lot of older ones that are like, they condemn the bullshit, but they're having, but it's not the old school Republican Party
Yeah.
anymore. It's the new. So,
and then it's like they. I just don't understand. I don't believe in the assassination attempt. Um, that it just doesn't add up. And no one who's getting shot at is gonna raise their fists up. Um, why they throw his shoes off the stage? Why his bandage was on the wrong ear the next day? Um, it's just things that don't add up. So yeah, that's all I wanted to hit on. I don't want to get too deep in it.
Get
I
too
just
deep on
want
that one.
people to pay attention. If you haven't voted, this is the time to get out and vote because it is
Yeah.
important. I don't want to be a slave. I've never wanted to be one. I like my freedom, and the way it seems, it's like they're gonna put us back them 400 years. because it seems like that's what they
Yeah.
want. They don't want us free.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. I don't know. Like, honestly, the only reason why Trump really won back in the day is because everybody voted for that damn monkey.
And then, girl, they want him. This fool asked want a refund. He made a tweet saying because he wasted all the money talking about Joe Biden being old and all this stuff, he want a refund.
So you're gonna get a refund. The only people giving
The
him money are
Democrats should give him his money back. Is what he said.
he need to give his donors the money back.
If
to
he had
then
did what he's supposed to and did a good campaign and not waste the money on trying to make him look bad, then you wouldn't have to do that. You was wasting your money on things that it shouldn't. Talk about old Joe and all dirty crooked Joe and all this. No.
Did
Why
you
are
see
we
he
voting for
canceled
you?
the rest of his debates after Kamala became the step in? He canceled all his debates now.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. So people go out there and vote, pay attention to what's going on, and don't let him in office. All right, so we are back with the segment where we do different games, to try to get points and everything. So today I have a little fun game for my co-host, Miss Lady Roscoe. And I have some British words, and I want her to try to guess what those words are. I'm going to give her a word, and I'll also give her a clue. I'll also give her a clue, and she has to either figure out the word from the word or the clue. So it is 10 questions and 1 point apiece. So your first word is lorry. Lorry. Lorry.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
I'm gonna take the lorry. No, I can't. The large vehicle. A clue is the large vehicle is often seen on highways.
Is it a taxi?
No,
Ooh, wait. Is it a bus?
no,
Is it a truck?
yes.
You said large and I said taxi.
Yes.
I said, wait, I'm not listening to you. Okay, let's do this. I'm ready.
Second word.
Yes.
Biscuit. But it's a biscuit.
Ooh. A biscuit is a cookie.
Correct. Word 3. A boot. Go in the boot and get my luggage.
It is the trunk of a car.
Yes, that is correct. I should not help you. Fourth
refresh
word,
my memory.
braces. Not the things that go on your teeth. Braces. Clue. They help keep your trousers up.
Suspenders.
Correct. Word 5. Lift. Lift. Lift.
That is an elevator.
That is correct. Ding, 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 ding. Question 6. What is a bonnet? Not what you put on your hair. It covers the engine of a car.
Car hood? The hood of a car?
Correct. Yes. Word 7. Chips.
Those are fries.
That is correct. That's 7 questions correct. Question 8. Holiday. What is a holiday?
It is a vacation.
I think somebody been cheating over here, but you know what?
Now that one, the holiday. Okay, so I used to work at Disney World, and people used to come from the UK, and they would spend like a whole month, and they'd be like, "Oh, we're down here for holiday."
That's okay. When it's your turn next, I won't be giving you nothing you gonna know. Question 9.
Look, you gave me them Juneteenth shit, okay?
You were supposed to know those.
Man, that was a rough one.
Man. Oh, question 9. What is a nappy?
A diaper.
Correct. And your last word? What is a flat?
An apartment. It is a apartment unit because they
That
are
is
flat.
correct. You got them right. All 10. So we are scored.
Yes.
We are tied. The score being 1-1.
You should have asked me what a
I
lolly
won one
was.
round and you won a round.
It's like I think that's a
a
sucker.
train.
A
I
lolly.
thought that was a train.
A lolly?
Yeah. Maybe I'm thinking of a trolley.
A lolly. Yeah, a lolly in UK is a piece of candy, like a
Oh, see.
lollipop.
See, I was thinking train.
Lolly.
Trolley.
Lolly.
Well, that was the conclusion of our British word game, and she got
I
all of them
know.
correct. I'm so shocked and surprised. But hey, she did. She was born not in the United States, so
I was here. I was born here. I just lived everywhere. But you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. You know what I
so
mean? Because
she's been
where I'm
around the world,
from,
and I.
I can't find my baby.
So yeah, I do want to thank you all for tuning in to Not Your Average Podcast. Whether you're on the go or you're sitting on the toilet, you look like that.
Yes, wherever you go, grab a snack.
Get you some wine, some lemonade, some Kool-Aid, a beer,
Make some ghetto punch.
a margarita. Order from Babes Bakery. That's babesbakery1@gmail.com. Or you can go on
Yeah.
Facebook at Babes Bakery or IG Babes Bakery.
Babes Bakery. Yes, babe.
Yes, I got my first order. I'm so excited.
We gotta film your commercial and stuff. We
Yes,
gotta film
we
your stuff
do. We do.
and do the pictures. We just haven't sat down to like get back together because we need a day.
Mhm.
I was like, when are you gonna cook again?
Hey, we need to get it together. I need some suggestions. What you people want to see cook? We might can try to do a live that day too, possibly.
Yeah, because you do a really good job. So
Thank
I was thinking maybe a day of it, like you make something or you make one thing,
Yeah.
and then you make maybe something else afterwards. But we'll
Okay.
see.
We can definitely do that. But again, thank you all for tuning in to Not Your Average Podcast. I'm Yokko Camille.
And I am Lady Roscoe.
You can find us on Facebook at Not Your Average Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at not_your average podcast TX, and also on YouTube and TikTok
And Spotify.
Yep.
And Apple.
You can find
and everywhere you get your podcast. Sorry.
Yokko Camille on Instagram and Yokko Camille on Facebook
And YouTube. You're on YouTube.
and YouTube.
Yes. And I'm Lady Roscoe. I'm there.
Also, check out Public Relations Nightmare on Prime. You can see your girls in there. I play Shireen, and she played my supposed to be best friend Tonya.
I know. Ain't no good friend Tonya. I don't think Tonya gonna make no more appearances, but she was there.
I know episode 1 is playing. I don't know what's happening with episode 2. Hopefully it's up and going soon so you can see, because I'm ready to get into episode 3. So I can tell you off a little bit.
I know. We gonna figure this out. And don't forget, we are still on Tubi on Bite Size Theater.
Yep.
We are on there. And I'm also on another project as well called Choices.
Mhm.
And you can find that on TV. And it's also, I believe, on Tubi with the Bite Size theater clips. So definitely check those out. We're out there, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace.
Never average about it. Just get glad that you found it. Tell a friend about it. Know we all about it, so we gon' speak about it. Yokko, Camille, and Lady Roscoe, leave no doubt about it. Scream it out from the mouth. This not your average podcast. You ain't talking about nothing. When they hit the highway, yeah, they talking about something. Better tune in and listen. Get the scoop, they dig it. It's just an open discussion. Now tell me what's your position. You know what it is. Not your average podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yokko, Camille, Lady Roscoe. Y'all tap in. You know what I'm saying?